carry her off to his den where no one else would ever see her, would ever want her. Mine. Adrian's eyes widened as his Puma snarled in his mind. Crap. She tilted her head to the side and sort of off-center. She lowered the hand he hadn't even realized she'd raised in greeting. Excuse me? Is everything all right? No. Everything's fine. He hoped to God she couldn't see the erection straining against his trousers. Would you like to come in for a moment while I get my coat? Adrian gulped as she smiled, sweetly uncertain. Can I come in for a year or two? How about I just come? He did his best to bludgeon the voice of lust to death, but it refused to die. He wanted to throw her down on the ugly green carpet and fuck her until neither one of them could walk for a week. Maybe a month. Try years, his Puma purred. Sure, thanks. It didn't even occur to him that he was already thinking of her as his. She opened the door wide, standing aside and waving him in with another shy smile. He stepped in quickly, grateful when she swung the door shut behind him. He took a look around her hotel room, her suitcases, anything to keep from looking at her. Because the moment he did, he wanted to strip her bare and sink into her. When she turned to grab her coat, he nearly groaned at the sight of her perfect, heart-shaped ass. She swiftly thrust her arms in the sleeves. The coat swirled around her, the off-white color only emphasizing her pale loveliness. Then she moved to the side of the bed. Carnal thoughts raced through his head as she bent to pick up something off the ground, really showcasing her ass. He couldn't see what she was picking up because, A, it was on the other side of the bed, B, the object of his sudden and total lust had just bent over near a bed, and C, that ass. Even hidden by the coat, it had the power to make him hard. He tried not to picture her naked, but he wasn't really trying all that hard. Another moan tried to escape, and the ugly green carpet turned yellowish-brown, letting him know his eyes had shifted again. There you go, her soft voice crooned. His cock twitched in response. The stupid thing thought she was talking to him. He was surprised to see what she was talking to, although with all of the visual clues he shouldn't have been. She stepped out from around the edge of the bed, holding the harness of a seeing eye dog. She bit her lip nervously. It's okay if I bring Jerry, right? I know how some people are about dogs in their cars. Yeah, it's fine, he said, staring at the woman in front of him. OCA, probably type 1. The white blonde hair, pale blue eyes, nearly white skin. Why hadn't he put the clues together before? Most people with type 1 albinism were legally blind and required vision aids. As an optometrist, he should have caught the signs, but he'd been so busy trying to ignore his dick, and her ass, that he'd missed the obvious. Do you have your sunglasses? Another commonality in albinism was sensitivity to light, but some chose wide-brimmed hats instead of sunglasses, since sunglasses could impair what little vision they had. She smiled again, this one sunny and warm with a tinge of relief. Yes, they're on the dresser. She walked to the dresser, picked up a pair of black sunglasses with dark gray lenses, and put them on. There, all ready. As she walked past him, he inhaled as quietly as he could. God, she smells good, all crisp and clean, like fresh snow, with an overlay of coconut? Sunscreen, right. With the sun still in the sky, she'd need the extra protection for all that pale skin. He cleared his throat and adjusted his pants. If his cock got any harder, he'd be able to hammer nails with the damn thing. He followed her out of the hotel room and waited while she locked her door. Taking a firm grip on Jerry's lead, she held out her free hand. Without thought, he tucked it into his elbow, leading her to his car. So, you share a practice with Max?